G'day everyone, it's Warren from NQ Explorers. In the next few days, we're in California on the Motherlode. We're at the Garrett Gold Challenge II with a whole bunch of other YouTubers and professional prospectors. And over the next couple of days, we're going to be running the detectors over this country. You can see behind me, we've got Axiom and we've got Garrett 24K, and we're going to endeavour to see who finds the most gold. And Colleen and I are the guest judges for the competition. I haven't determined how I'm going to judge that yet, because we're comparing specimens with nuggets, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what gets found. Interesting spot here, down in this creek down here, behind me. We'll go and have a look now. There's some old Chinese diggings. Anyone who's familiar with the Australian goldfields, Central Victoria and North Queensland, will know these as Chinese diggings as soon as you see them, where they've stacked the rocks on the oversized rocks on the creek bank, and they've basically brushed the bedrock down to nothing. So this is still getting fed by a reef on top of the hill. There's an active mining lease on top of the hill. We don't go up there, but they're working up there today and they're getting good gold. So that all runs into this gully and comes down through these Chinese workings behind me. So very interesting spot, very different to what we usually encounter at home. But thanks for joining us on the video. Let's see what we can find.
All right, welcome to Garrett Gold Challenge II, sponsored by Axiom Light.
Yeah. Nice.
Got a lot of familiar faces here, got some fresh faces we haven't seen. I think we've covered, what, at least 3 countries? Canada, Australia, United States. A lot of different states here. We'll let some of you guys do a shout out here in a bit. But kind of like last year, we got a big chunk of beautiful mountain here. The hosts that own this place have been kind enough to let us get after it and search with our detectors today. And it's who can find the most gold? Who can find the best gold? Last time we kind of had a challenge of which was best, the most, or the biggest, or the best. So we got a couple different options this year, 2 different winners, if you will. All for pride, all for bragging rights. So we're going to go at it hard. The weather's cooler, the clouds have come in, it's beautiful. You got to love this. And this year for our celebrity judges, we've got a couple Australians, Warren and Colleen.
Good day, mate.
Yeah. The judges are open to cash payment.
You take American money or Australian money?
I will take anything.
Have you gotten used to standing upside down?
Yeah. Certainly the wrong way around.
We'll let Brian say a couple things in a minute about the rules of the game and all this here, but we've got a pretty good amount of terrain to cover. We're going to do about 4 o'clock or so for the weigh-ins for whatever you found. So we'll gather up here near the tent if it's still here, if the wind hadn't got it, and let our Aussie buddies decide who the winners are.
That'd be a marquee, wouldn't it?
A marquee.
Marquee.
Yeah, it's a marquee.
So Brian, anything you want to say about the terrain or what's going on here?
Yeah, man. So I think most people know, watch out for poison oak and rattlesnakes. Hopefully you don't run into any rattlesnakes except you, Garrett. I know you love that.
I'd love to see one.
Yeah, make sure if you do, we get a good TikTok or a reel out of
I
it.
found a big snake for him yesterday, but he couldn't get there quick enough to catch it.
Yeah. Poison oak's out, so Dan, watch your legs. You guys know what it looks like. It's that oily, dark shit out here everywhere. Be careful if you're going up and down anything steep. You know, just no broken bones, nobody get hurt. As far as the area where we're at, basically if you're from this road downhill, you're good. And then all the way down to the bottom of the drainage down here. If you're in the gravel down in the bottom, you're good. If you start going uphill in any direction, you're out of bounds. Okay. Just please stay downhill that way, downhill this way, and you're going to be okay.
So we're here with Steve H. He's just pinged a really nice nugget. I haven't seen it yet, but he's on this old tailings pile up above the Chinese workings.
Yeah, tree growing out of it here, and I dug, of course, a broken nail and a broken nail and a bullet, and you know, they all sound the same. And this was another one of those beautiful signals that could have been another broken nail, but turned into a
certainly isn't a broken nail. It's beautiful.
Nice nugget. So yeah,
that's a ripper, that one.
I like the real nuggets, and that's a real nugget.
Yeah,
got a little quartz in it, but
yep. What are you estimating that at?
I'm terrible. Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, mine worse than you then.
I'm thinking 4 or 5
grams.
Yeah,
that's what it looks
but
at
I
least
could be totally wrong.
Has to be 4 or 5 grams. Nice one. Well, we're getting some good gold out here today.
Yeah, thank you, Garrett.
Okay, it's after lunch, and I just got my first piece of California motherlode gold. I'll show you where it is exactly, because I'll have to drop down to the creek bed to show you where I am. I'm on top of the old Chinese diggings where they've stacked the rock wall, and obviously they've shoveled the backfill over the top of the wall, and I've got a little piece of gold sitting on the top. It was just a whisper. It was about 4 inches down with the axiom and the 11-inch monoloop coil, but it was a really sweet signal. I was pretty confident it wasn't going to be iron, and it turned out to be a nice little nugget. Let's have a look at it. There it is there, in the scoop. So this is the backfill to this old wall. That's the Chinese dry stack wall. So I'll just low and slow up through here and follow the course of the wall. We might find another piece.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So you want to gather them up in front of this thing, Brian, or how you want to do it?
Okay, it's day 2 of the Garrett Gold Challenge. We've got a day and a half to see who can find the most gold. Now, Colleen and I are guest judges. We're not actually in the competition. We're just out here having a bit of fun prospecting. We're going to head down to the gully here where those Chinese diggings are, where I got a nice little piece yesterday. So today, Colleen, what are you hoping to find down there?
Well, I'm going big. I'm hoping to find the ounce.
Okay. Now the deal is, what was the deal? If you find over 2 ounces, the leaseholder will want to see that gold, which makes a bit of sense. So go for a 2 ounce piece. Righto. Thanks for watching. We're going to head down into the bush here. There's my good mate Steve Moore down there. He's got a piece of gold down there. Yes, he's having another crack at it. You're on camera, Mr. Moore.
Gonna try to find number 2.
Yeah, I just got a specimen up here, Steve.
You got one?
Just now, on the top of the hill here.
Nice.
I'll show you that specimen right now. It was a real whisper from the top, but it's on the top of this malachite that the Chinese miners have obviously worked back in the 1850s, and they've dumped all the, the bottom of the creek's on the top of the hill here, so we'll just keep looking. They missed a lot of gold. Okay, here's my second California motherlode gold. It's a specimen, as you can see. I'll get some still picks, because you can see we've got a bit of quartz, maybe a bit of ironstone in there or something. That's a pretty little piece.
Now that's cool.
It's going to have some weight to it too. Well, that piece was just a real whisper from the surface, but obviously it got louder as it came out. It was probably about 5 inches down on the top of this old malachite, so that's a really pretty little specimen. I'll put the weight up on the bottom of the video when I get the details and weigh it tonight. Well, I'm still on this Chinese diggings. No more gold to report yet, but I just got this relic. It's either the tiniest horseshoe on the planet, or it's off like a US. I don't know. I'm going to go and ask Bo up there, Akilchiga, he's up there on the hill somewhere at lunchtime, and I'll see, he'll be able to identify this. Definitely an 1800s relic. It's got little pins on the back. It's been set into something, maybe a hat or a uniform, I'm not sure. I'm not real up on the US relics, obviously, but Bo will know for sure. We'll check with him later. Okay, here's Bo. We're just standing in the bush saying spiky bush, because there's a spiky bush. But this morning I found a relic under there, and I'm just hoping that Bo will be able to identify it. It's either the world's smallest horseshoe, or is it like a US? It's got a pin on the back. It's a funny shape. It's a horseshoe shape.
Aye.
Is that, wouldn't be a uniform item? No, wrong shape. It's iron anyway.
It's iron, yeah. But it looks like a little horseshoe thingy.
Yeah, maybe it's a bit of...
I don't know, you have to really look close at the ends. Well, they are bent down, aren't they?
Yeah,
Like a horseshoe.
maybe it's a bit of leather decoration or some crap. Well, they had
Usually they're
pygmy horses.
Ant horses.
Yeah, ant
Or
horses.
Ants into battle. No, I don't know what it is, but it is some type of artifact.
Yeah.
And it does look like a horseshoe.
Obviously, I thought if it was US Army, it'd be brass or copper or silver or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or gold.
Anyway, or gold.
Not like
Okay, we'll keep looking for the gold. Awesome. Well, it's the final day of the Garrett Gold Challenge II. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's a beautiful day in California here. It's about Celsius, it's about 22 degrees, which is just perfect for prospecting. It's just a beautiful vista here. I've just sat down on a rock to have a snack and a muesli bar. No gold this morning yet, but I'll get some shortly, I'm sure. There's been some nice crystalline pieces come off this slope here above me in the last couple of days. And that little piece I got yesterday, that specimen was crystalline gold. It was mostly gold, but a little bit of quartz, but it was crystalline gold. Down on that Chinese diggings area where I was working yesterday. But I'm just sitting here admiring the view out there. You won't see it on the camera. You can see the snow-capped peaks out there way out on the ranges. That's Yosemite National Park. So, beautiful bit of the world. Great place to be swinging the coil and looking at a bit of gold. I found a shotgun pellet and an old bit of old-timers brass. And there's dig holes everywhere because there's a few people here looking for gold. So there's some nice gold come out of the competition so far. As I said earlier, I'm not competing, I'm just here as a judge. So later on in the video you'll see the final weigh-in and who gets awarded in the Garrett Gold Challenge II. So I'm just going to sit here for a little while and admire the view. Well, they're blowing horns and yelling down there at the car park area, so we're going to head down. The contest is over. We're going to weigh in the gold and judge the winners.
All right, we're wrapping up the second Garrett Gold Challenge out here in California. It's time for the weigh-in, folks. We got to find out who's got the most gold and who's got the best piece of gold. And we've got our Australian judges, Warren and Colleen, to make that decision. Their decision is final. We'll find out what it's going to be. So with that, we're going to bring them up and have them weigh in.
Yep.
Take over, my friends.
Yeah, okay, look, I just want to say it's been fantastic being up here in the California Motherlode with like-minded prospectors, people enjoying the outdoors and finding gold. And the gold's not that important when you get the camaraderie in a group of prospectors like this. The conversations we have back at the camp are just as good as coming up and down the hill with your gold. So I reckon it's great, and I want to thank everybody for having us over here and having such a great time together on the mountain in the last few days. It's been awesome. Thank you.
And let's say a big thank you to Bryan Thomas Gold and everybody else for hosting us out here.
Thank
you.
you.
Everybody that helped out. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you to Garrett, of course, for
And thank
hosting
you
the
to
whole event.
Garrett.
And there's also metal detectors, the Axiom and the 24K that's found all the gold you're about to see.
All right,
Absolutely.
with that, let's get it going.
Okay, so we just need people to come up in an orderly fashion. Tell us your name and we'll weigh your gold.
Any bribery in effect here?
Bribery has to, you're running out of time, you're going to come up with the bribery now. Bank transfers accepted.
Who's first?
Who's first?
Go ahead.
Dylan.
Okay, we'll get
Woo,
Dylan.
kick us off, Dylan.
Be Kings Outdoors.
Here we go.
.13 grams.
Jig.
Jig.
The Chig.
The jig.
He worked hard for this piece.
I did. I did.
You got
Ready?
everything. Yep, go for it.
Just dump it on there.
Yeah,
Might be too heavy for the scale.
with the table.
On the table.
Jig.
What is it?
.38.
Did your
On the back
technique
road
pay
explorer.
off?
Absolutely,
It
yeah.
did.
I watched everybody and
Only
found
15 to
some
17 minutes, right?
That's right.
.6. Oh, .6 was .61 at one point. .60.
Chase.
All right.
The Chase.
Chase, Bigfoot
Looks
Mining
ex-
Company.
First one.
Looks substantial. 6.37. Oh! I heard it hit the table. We've got 33.73 grams. Oh, a beautiful little specie. .84.
Can I see that in your hand?
Don't be
Here
shy.
comes
They're
Garrett.
going to be shy. There we go. Jump in there.
Yeah. We're gonna weigh all three at once.
Yeah, put them all three on. Go with it. Aggregate.
Fishing Garrett.
Fish and Garrett.
Three nuggets.
2.901.
Oh, it's going down.
No, it's 2.91.
Fish and Garrett gets
We know who bribed.
2.91 and
Yeah.
All right.
3 pieces of gold.
Yeah, nice.
All right, I don't count, but I'll drop mine in just to say.
Now, Steve Moore.
Steve.
not a competitor.
Yeah.
Not a competitor, but just for fun.
Just
And there's some questions over this gold anyway.
I don't know. I thought
Steve
he
Moore's
was
in it,
competing pretty damn hard out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wind's got it.
Where's your little piece? The other piece?
Oh, that was before yesterday.
Oh, that was a warm-up.
That was the
So
other
we've got 8.58 for Steve Moore.
All right. Nice.
Awesome.
NIKKO. Negative. Negative point
It's
0.8.
actually less gold than it is. Yeah.
Yeah. This is rigged.
What are we going at? 018.
Negative 0.2.
Yeah. Someone's adjusted the scales prior to you arriving, so. What the?
Where's our expert, Brian? Reset.
Just hit the tar.
There we go. Well, it's wind assisted. We'll adjust for that. 0.31.
Woo!
All right. Good job, Nico.
Awesome.
Yep. Oh, yes.
Okay. Want me to record you?
Travis.
What else we got?
Travis is coming in.
Yep, we got him.
Tear it again.
Carry it again.
Jeez, he's-
There we go.
there we go. Travis. 2.72.
Awesome.
Nicely done, Travis.
2.7.
Thank you.
2.72.
Amazing. So good.
Okay.
I can weigh mine. That ain't count.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's do it.
First California gold. We gotta see it.
0.61.
No,
Woo!
Nice.
You already had the point.
Oh, hey, you're calling me out on it. Okay.
What a partner.
Yeah, I know. You're supposed to talk me up here. Okay, so first piece is 0.13, and the second piece, total of 0.68.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Good
So
job.
good.
I may not have the most weight, but I may have the most pieces.
Woo! Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Now, I do have two pieces on here that don't count for the competition. This one was found after the fact.
8.13.
And we won't talk about why this one's not going to count, but we're not going to count that guy either. There's reasons. There's reasons.
3.6.
Okay, here's what I actually found here. Now, I believe those three actually came off of one rock. If you put them back together, it's almost like a puzzle.
Did you hit it with a pick?
I may have hit it with a pick.
21.04.
And those two on top of that,
29.21.
29-1.
Woo!
Yeah.
Nice. So
All right,
that
so
all
you need to deliberate and maybe
yeah,
call back anybody for
we're gonna
best
go to
nuggets.
the judges' room and deliberate.
Yeah.
A lot better than the first time down, Dan.
That's Cheek. Cheek's put himself in as a finalist. He's still a finalist, Cheek.
Chig's in the final.
I'm waiting for the money transfer on it. Okay, so these are the finalists we've got for the gold, and I mean it's hard to judge gold because it's all beautiful, and you've got specimens up against pure nuggets. But we're going to go with, for the best nugget, we're going to go with Dylan.
Yeah.
Way to go, Dylan.
Go,
Be
Dylan.
King Outdoors.
Congratulations.
I thought you guys kissed down in.
It was wrong country.
That's France.
Austria. Okay, so that's.
Why, do you want
Now
to
we got
kiss
the most
Jake?
gold.
Now that we got the most gold,
This piece.
Dan, you have to hand me a camera because it's Dan. Dan got the most gold.
Apparently, me for number 2. Someone, yeah.
Pieces.
Most pieces of
The
gold.
most pieces of gold.
It's not the heaviest weight of gold. It's not the prettiest nugget, but it's the most gold. It's the most effort. And you got some nice quartz in amongst it too to go with it. So that's really
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah,
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
congratulations.
Congratulations, Dave.
Thank you.
Very good. Good effort.
Yay!
He's speechless. Dan's speechless.
I can't. I don't know how to talk. No.
Best effort. But
Yeah.
I will say something. This is awesome. It's a great honor to win this, but the best part about the weekend is all of you guys. I didn't need this at all. Just the chance to hang out with all of you for the last 2 days has been amazing. Meeting new people, getting reacquainted with old friends. This has been an awesome event, and I am so glad to do it. I'm hoping we get to do it again.
Yes.
All right.
Heck yeah! Yay!
Just remember, it's not the prettiest piece.
It's not.
any final words? Yes.
We've got a couple of special mentions. Like we got a Steve Hirschbach on the practice day got a beautiful 8-grammer, which wasn't counted today,
Come up
but
here,
that was a
Steve.
beautiful piece of gold. So I put in Steve for a special mention on that piece of gold off our Chinese diggings down there. You get the special mention.
Wow,
That's all
Yeah.
that. Special mention.
There's no prize, there's no cash prize, there's no reward or anything.
We already saw it in the picture,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's a nice
It's a
little
beautiful
nugget.
bit of gold, that one.
Look at that.
8-grammer.
Yay.
Well done, Steve.
Way to go.
Well done.
wow.
And the other special mentions is Garrett,
Where's
the snake
Garrett?
guy.
Come on down.
He even found some snakes. They're not even featured in this video, but Garrett had never picked up a metal detector. He's been out with the Axiom, he's been out with the 24K. He got some
Never prospecting.
never
detector.
prospected in his life.
Yeah.
And he goes out into the bush and he finds native gold, California motherlode gold, by himself on his second day on a metal detector. I reckon that's pretty good effort.
That's
Yeah,
Well done,
absolutely.
Garrett.
Awesome, Garrett!
So here's your second special mention. Well, thanks everybody. It's been awesome
Thank you.
to meet all you people and have a great time. It's been awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. The Garrett Gold Challenge II here in California. Next week, Colleen and I are heading down to Arizona, where we'll do some more relic hunting down there. So thanks for watching and happy fossicking. Bye for now.